Greetings and welcome back to Block 7. Today we will discuss about the remaining partnerships that ShareRing has, and this is our final video on ShareRing's partnerships. If you haven't watched our previous videos on ShareRing, please watch it. Links are in the description of this video. Before we move on to the content of this video, I'd like to pass on a very important message to our viewers. Please be informed that I am not a financial advisor, and in no way any information in this video or any of our videos should be treated as financial advice. Our videos are for educational and entertainment purposes only. The crypto markets are highly volatile, and if you are looking to invest your hard-earned money into crypto, then we urge you to do your own research and contact your financial advisor for any investment advice. So with that said, let's move on. In our previous videos, we've covered big partnerships such as Thailand's e-visa on arrival, Rakuten Travel Exchange, Tencent Global, Viator, etc. And today we will discuss about Kia's, BSN, and a couple of other partnerships that ShareRing has. Let's first look at Kia's. So what's Kia's? Kia's is a car sharing platform founded by the co-founders of ShareRing, Peter David and Tim Boss. ShareRing and Kia's have announced a service that will let users book and unlock a rental vehicle within 30 seconds. The ShareRing app will integrate with the Kia's platform to provide a wide selection of rental cars. Kia's works with Toyota, Merchants Fleet Management, Envoy, Yugo, and others. The Kia's platform currently handles about 70,000 rental bookings per month, but it can take a few days to sign up for the service and gain access to a car. The ShareRing service can verify a new user's ID and approve a booking almost immediately. An article back from 2019 said that ShareRing expects to expand its service to other car rental companies in the future, and it has efforts underway to handle a range of shareable property that extends beyond cars. Integrations will be available wherever Kia's enabled vehicles exist. 300 locations across the US, Australia, and New Zealand. The company cites several benefits blockchain brings to a ShareRing marketplace. The benefits are self-sovereign. ShareRing ID can push a fully checked ID to a rental company in a matter of seconds, allowing for instant sign-up and validation. No additional hardware requirements for existing car sharing networks. Just add the ShareRing QR code to the widescreen. No risk of credit card fraud thanks to the blockchain-based validation process. Automatic escrow payments, deposits increases efficiency. Company agnostic system can easily integrate with existing rental offerings. ShareRing has built its own blockchain based on Tendermint consensus engine. The team chose not to build the service on a public blockchain because it wanted to keep usage costs low while allowing for a high transaction rate and the scalability to support a large sharing economy. The chain is powered by a dual currency system, a utility currency share token and a stablecoin SharePay, which allows users to pay in their local currency. Meanwhile, users can control how their ID is managed. For example, Tim Boss explained that they offer a function where you can choose to do business only with providers that don't hold onto your ID. Let's take a look at the partners that Kia's has. Kia's has some partnerships with some big names such as BMW, Telstra, Lexus, Toyota, Transdev, Yugo, etc. when it comes to car sharing services. This partnership is another clear source of adoption for the ShareRing platform. After the app launch, we at Block 7 hope that this car rental and car sharing ecosystem will make use of the ShareRing platform and provide transactions on the Share Ledger, which accounts to further adoption of the ShareRing app. So that is all about Kia's. Let's look at our next partner, BSN, also known as Blockchain Service Network. ShareRing integrates with China's BSN, joining industry giants such as Ethereum, Neo, Chainlink, and Tezos to spearhead blockchain adoption globally. So BSN is China's international blockchain-based settlement network. One of the founders of the BSN, Michael Ma, said the BSN Foundation is pleased to welcome ShareRing's easy-to-use network into our ecosystem. Their ability to offer seamless integration with a broad range of dApps will be a strong addition to our vision of building an inclusive and accessible blockchain network for the world. Tim Boss, the CEO of ShareRing, also shared his excitement. He said, "We are honored to partner with BSN, joining industry giants like Ethereum, Neo, Chainlink, and Tezos. We share their vision of removing costly entry barriers to blockchain technology and its benefits for businesses and individuals, regardless of their size, resources, or industry expertise. We are confident we will achieve our mission together." The BSN Foundation's mission is closely aligned with ShareRing's to drive worldwide adoption of blockchain technology for businesses and users of all sizes. Companies face challenges of cost, development, integration, deployment, operations, management, and staffing when attempting to incorporate blockchain technology. BSN is leading the charge to solve this by making it as easy as possible to integrate their technology partners' products. BSN aggregates their technology partners' services into their cloud-based ecosystem to make them all accessible to any company or developer that wishes to use them, with very low monthly access fees starting at just $20. Their plug-and-play approach eliminates the need for hiring or outsourcing highly specialized developers who are in short supply due to a high demand in this industry. One of the most exciting benefits of ShareRing's integration with BSN's global ecosystem is how effortless it will be for companies to incorporate ShareRing's products and services without requiring ShareRing's assistance with development and integration. ShareRing will also gain access to the infrastructure and products of BSN's partners, such as BSN founder China UnionPay, which Tim Boss expressed interest in working with in an interview with Cointelegraph. ShareRing's partnership and integration with BSN grants them access to a vastly larger audience of developers and customers that will integrate with ShareLedger and their dApps. Additionally, ShareRing will also have easier access to other dApps within the BSN ecosystem. BSN has its sights set on billions of users, and ShareRing is among the first few blockchain services they offer in this trusted ecosystem. To begin, ShareRing are expanding ShareLedger's testnet, mainnet nodes, and validators to run within the BSN, providing a higher level of security protection for the network, as well as unrestricted access to developers that wish to create dApps on the ShareLedger. Lastly, ShareRing are working towards publishing their API to exhibit the ShareRing ID, ShareRing Pay, rental and asset management, and reward protocols for developers to leverage and expand upon, especially for smart cities projects. Tim Boss, in one of his AMAs, said BSN is more of an infrastructure partner, and the integration ShareRing is doing with BSN is really to be a part of their infrastructure to make it easier for people to onboard and utilize things like ShareRing ID. When we finish the integration with BSN, the first thing that we'll be offering through that is the digital identity management of ShareRing ID. So with BSN's integration, any customer could effectively come in there and they might use one of the other blockchains to do certain services, and then they might even use ShareRing ID as part of the ShareRing ecosystem. They can basically pick and choose the services that they need. Let's take a quick look at BSN. The BSN is a one-stop shop for dApp developers to deploy and manage any permissioned or permissionless blockchain applications. We've built entire operating environments and shared nodes on BSN's public city nodes, PCN, around the world. Developers only need to choose which PCN to connect to and upload smart contracts. We will do everything else for you. So the partners of BSN are for permission blockchains, they've got Hyperledger, Fisco BIOS, Consensus, etc. And for permissionless blockchains, they've got a good number of blockchains available for customers to be onboarded to. Some of those are major blockchain giants such as Ethereum, Polkadot, EOS, Tezos, Neo, Algorand, ShareRing, etc. So for ShareRing, BSN's partnership will provide a great exposure to a client base that they would have not planned for. BSN is the top blockchain service provider in China and is expected to bring massive adoption to the entire blockchain space. The next few partnerships that we will cover will bring payment services to the ShareRing app. ShareRing has partnered with other blockchain-based projects such as Cardia Chain, VChain, and Tron Foundation, etc., where users of the Share app can purchase hotels and vacation rentals, car rentals, flights, holiday activities, e-visas, and insurance using cryptocurrencies such as VET, Tron, and Kai tokens, bringing further adoption to the digital asset space. The other interesting partnerships that we would like to cover are the venture capital firms that have invested in ShareRing. Let's look at a few and what they say about ShareRing. The first one is 12 Peers Capital. 12 Peers Capital, the Cayman Islands-based broker-dealer and capital markets firm, has announced their first financial contribution into the blockchain ecosystem with their investment into ShareRing. 12 Peers Capital Markets Limited is a broker-dealer incorporated in the Cayman Islands and registered with the Cayman Islands Monetary Authority, CIMA. 12 Peers provide professional advisory and investment management services related to fixed income securities, structured notes, and alternative investments for high net worth individuals and institutional investors. The president of 12 Peers, Gordon Ferguson, commented on the news stating, "We invested into the ShareRing brand and business structure as it checkmarked our three boxes for investing: intelligent value, diversification, and promise. By also including ShareRing as our digital hedge in our fund, the Avalon Strategic Fixed Income Fund, we are confident this asset will outperform with only moderate risk exposure. We see this latest investment as just the beginning to a long-term partnership with the Share token." Now that is a very good sign and provides great confidence to the Share token holders. Let's take a look at our next major investment partner, Alphabet. The ShareRing is pleased to announce its partnership with Alphabet as one of the world's first regulated digital asset investment funds. Alphabet will support ShareRing with growth capital, partnership acquisition, and will help to accelerate product development. Alphabet, one of the world's first regulated digital asset investment funds, focused on delivering turnkey solutions and assisting projects with end-to-end partnerships, is supporting the ShareRing ecosystem. Alphabet will provide ShareRing growth capital to accelerate its operations and product development while providing new partnership opportunities via its global network of connections. CEO of Alphabet, Liam Robertson, commented on the partnership by saying, "Alphabet is excited for the prospects and utility of the Share token as we come out of the pandemic. We feel its ecosystem is solving real-world problems with blockchain and will benefit from an upsurge in users whilst expanding their community and product offerings." Wow. The next investment partner we will look at is Global Digital Assets, GDA Capital. GDA Capital will be providing the ShareRing with growth capital and will help to accelerate the distribution of their Share token, the native token on ShareRing network. ShareRing is pleased to announce their partnership with Global Digital Assets, GDA Capital, As an industry-leading merchant bank for blockchain and digital assets, GDA Capital will be providing ShareRing with performance-based growth capital and will assist ShareRing with the distribution and adoption of SHR at the institutional level. GDA Capital is a global merchant bank focused on emerging technology based in Toronto and New York City. GDA offers a full suite of services spanning from ventures, capital markets, and liquidity. The CEO of ShareRing said it's a real privilege to add GDA with their years of expertise under their belt to our growing list of influential partners and key collaborators. They are one of the top blockchain firms in supporting projects through development while also opening doors to numerous key firms in sectors ShareRing is operating within. The last investment partner we will look at today is Alpha Sigma Capital. Alpha Sigma Capital ASC, the digital assets fund focused on delivering growth capital to blockchain companies and projects, announced it is supporting the ShareRing ecosystem. Enzo Villani, founder and CEO of Alpha Sigma Capital, said gaps in the travel experience will be remedied by apps like ShareRing. Blockchain and cryptocurrency present a unique global solution to these challenges, and we believe that ShareRing's management team has the expertise and sophistication to deliver. In addition to delivering growth capital to the ShareRing blockchain, this partnership expands the ShareRing geographical reach through ASC's broad institutional connections in numerous industries throughout the globe. Furthermore, ASC can support us with the distribution of the utility token SHR and provide additional capabilities to create a healthy and sustainable token economy throughout the next phase of our user adoption. So, from what we've gone through, all of these venture capitalist firms provide great confidence on ShareRing as a company as well as their products. We at Block 7 also believe that ShareRing is well placed to carry out major operations in the tourism sector during the pandemic as well as post-pandemic. ShareRing ID will be at the heart of the ecosystem while ShareRing moves into the adoption phase. The ShareRing app is expected to launch later this year, and several partnerships may open up. At Block 7, we always say that adoption leads to greater adoption, and ShareRing is now on its path towards mass adoption. I hope all of our videos have given a pretty good insight on ShareRing and what this undervalued altcoin gem is up to. If you like our videos, please like and subscribe to our channel. We will bring more and more of these videos explaining various projects that are fundamentally strong and are solving real-world problems. So that's it for now, folks. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Cheers.